missed him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Hoop Lounge, your new favorite sports podcast. I'm the name Uno, and we locked in tonight with Laker Bill and Drew. And we live here every Tuesdays and Thursdays for scores, storylines, and any smoke for bad takes. So let's tap in, lace up, and let the tip off begin. Tonight, we start off with a triple header. But with the first game we're gonna do Detroit versus the Knicks. Detroit wins 126 to 111. Detroit was led by K's 42, 8 and 13. The Knicks were led by Jalen Brunson's 33, 6 and 8. Tonight was a live game. Fellas, what was your thoughts on the game? Drew, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I think over the All-Star weekend, right? I don't think people was really giving them their kudos what they did in the first half of the season, right? Detroit. I think people were just kind of letting them like, yeah, Detroit #1, but like everybody keeps saying how it's in a down year. But it's like y'all overlooking that they #1 in the league, not just in the East. Like they #1 in the league, like putting belt down.
Yeah.
Right. So I like what they was doing. I think K really showed you today that like when you talk about the faces, like the face of the league, he quietly putting his bid in. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
K quietly putting his bid in to not have, and not to say that he's a big scoring impact, but he's an impact, right? To not have your other All-Star teammate, Jaden, because
Yeah.
he still had to get his suspensions,
Yeah.
right? You just seen K was like, you know what? It's just gonna be me then. Like I'm coming out here hooping against a fully loaded Knicks team.
Yeah.
Like we gonna be good. So I like what I seen from the Pistons. They didn't get like nobody else really went crazy. They had 4 guys in double figures, which is good. But I just like what I seen from K. Like what was it earlier this year? He had like a crazy stat line where he had took a bunch of shots to get to a
Oh yeah.
certain number or something like that. I'm cool with it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm cool with it if you doing that to not allow your team to lose. So
Yeah.
um so I like that. I like that they showed that like they're gonna be a hard out. They're gonna be a hard out.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that we looking at probably like a conference finals preview tonight with them. You know, uh Cade, the thing that is underrated about Cade is his size, bro. Like you don't see that he's really like 6'8" Braun. You know what I mean? Until they put in players on him, you like, man, he just get into the mid range and don't even jump and shoot right over the top of you. Like, yeah, it's just a little chicken and it's to the cup. But the thing that's good about them is like, okay, I like what both of these teams did, right? Like the Knicks figured, okay, down the stretch, we need to add defenders, switchable defenders for like, okay, if we need a stop from a guard perspective, you get Alvarado. You go get Avocado. Then you just pick up Sohan to kind of do some Josh Hart's type stuff once they get acclimated into the rotation and stuff, like a bigger body. I think that'll be an adjustment that the Knicks would do against the Detroit in a playoff series, right? Is probably try to match more size, because tonight you didn't see OG on him. You didn't see, and he kind of picked you apart looking over the guards. But I also like what Detroit did sneakily. Like, you go get Kevin Huerter, another shooter, and for if Duncan doesn't have it, you know, you can always throw another one in there. And you got Tobias still hooping. You know what I mean? You can always just replenish who you want to put out there with Cade and just let Cade just rock it out how you want. Like, they kind of gave him, which they should have, especially with all these weapons, they kind of gave him the Luka starter pack, meaning like use them as you will. You know what I mean? They're here for your disposal. And I think that what we saw today from Cade is a playoff-esque performance. You know what I mean? Of when the lights get bright, you know, and when it's conference finals time, you gonna have to, you gonna have to do it, B.
This gonna be his Halliburton year.
Right. It's gonna be on you. Either sink or swim. It's on you. So I like Cade. I want this as a conference finals. They gonna fight. They gonna fight and bite when Big Stu get back. It's gonna be fighting.
Yeah, it's fighting bite. I think Cade showed a couple things. And one of the things that that kind of highlighted to me was he has the ability to score like Jalen Brunson. But Jalen Brunson can't do the things that Cade can do on the court as well. Yeah. You can't facilitate like me. You can't control the game like I can. But I can score tit for tat if I need to. And that was what he needed to do tonight to get the win. And so that kind of showed me, on top of that, he has that his game is today, he showed me he's better than Brunson. So so when it comes down to the nitty and gritty, best player versus best player, I believe that Durant gonna take Cat out the game. Cat not built.
You don't want to bang.
You don't want to bang like that. And when I take out Durant, I see what it looks like with Reed. I just put Paul Reed there, same thing. So, and that's without Isaiah Stewart there to do the same thing. So I'm not really worried about Cat. Bridges, he gonna do what he did tonight.
Yeah.
9 shots. If he miss it from Trey,
it's over with.
He's not gonna shoot more. So he 0 from 3 from Trey. He ain't shooting no more. I live with it. Josh Hart, energy bunny. So it's really just gonna go down to an OG.
He's gonna be 8-8-8. Like Hart gonna be 8-8-8.
Exactly. And I don't believe OG is
efficient
enough to go.
He ain't gonna go nuclear.
He's not gonna be efficient enough to give you what you need on a consistent 7-game series. So, but with Cade, I got shooters around me, I got a lob threat, and I can get to my bucket whenever I want.
Yeah,
it can get a little murky for a lot of those East Coast teams.
Yeah. And it's gonna get nasty too, because for Detroit, they didn't already went through we gonna let Amen Thompson play. And we lost last year doing that. Because they just doubled off him and you ain't got it.
Yeah.
They not doing that this year. You not playing if you not hitting that yumper.
And I don't have to play Jaden. That's why we traded him. I don't have to. I'm not tied to playing these certain players. Now we can play the players that deserve to play, that need to play, and we're gonna run like that.
And if we need a win, we need a win. You're gonna be on that bench to get a jumper.
I think that's an underrated thing you just brought up, which is we kind of cleared the closet. You know what I mean? Cleared the skeletons out the closet a little bit, getting rid of Ivy and you know what I mean.
I'm in next.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Asur, he next.
Sore. He
what
better get a yumper.
He next.
is the reason why you keep both of the Thompson twins is because even though they don't score, they're at the like 1 percentile of like perimeter defense, right?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
it's like they'll figure, and they're still young enough to kind of figure out how they can stay on the floor.
They can figure they're good enough
It,
because unlike Dyson Day, they're the 1 percentile of athleticism as well.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Right.
you can put them in a dunker spot, give them lobs where they can not be a hindrance on offense
right.
too
The
much.
the problem with them is like like, and this is what I'll just say about this era in a way. Bruce, they should look at Bruce Bowen and just be like, I don't need to do anything but develop a corner three. You know what I mean? Throughout my career, just a corner three. I don't need to put it on the deck. I don't need to be windmilling. I don't need. I'm gonna have that because of my athleticism, anyways. But like, I need to develop a catch and shoot, just corner tray. And if he does that, then nah, he's the perfect person to play next to Cade Cunningham as far as like a small forward. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
not guards to me. Him and his brother, they're both not they're just not guards to me.
Yeah, I totally agree with that for sure. I mean, it's tough when you have a nigga like Westbrook, right? Like it's tough. Like you can they template as a Westbrook at best, you know. So it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's tough. Next game we'll switch up to Suns and Spurs. The Spurs come out on top 121 and 94. They were led by Castle's 20, but six people had double digit scoring. The Suns were led by Jalen Green's 26 in his first game back in a while. But in the same game, D Book went down in the first and didn't come back into the game. What is your guys' takes of tonight's game? Bill, we'll start with you.
You know what? From here on out, I don't know what happened with Book, but from here on out, the doctors finna earn their check with all these teams. If you tweak anything, we sitting you. We going for Adabasi. What's his name? We going to get Cole out here. We gonna get Darren out tonight. You know what I mean? You done for the night. Nah, that's unfortunate that Book comes back from the All-Star game and wasn't able to really play like that. The Spurs is doing Spurs stuff. It's funny how we was 2 years removed from the Spurs doing Spurs stuff, meant a totally different thing than what they do now. You know what I mean? Like they didn't got back to the old San Antonio because a couple of years ago it was Spurs doing Spurs stuff means DeRozan going, shooting 40 shots and they losing by 30. But now it's like everybody in double figures. I didn't even know that they add what's his name, McClellan or whatever his name is. The
Yeah.
Lord,
Yeah.
he cold. But then you
He
got
is.
them young boys in San Antonio playing like Carter Bryant getting into his stride. You know what I mean? They just gave Carter Bryant and Dylan Harper the whole fourth quarter. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
too, bro. They deep. They deep.
it's crazy when nobody plays over 27 minutes and the person that played the most minutes is Dylan Harper that came off the bench.
Yeah.
Like it's the way that they have so much depth, and it's like you said, they're back to the old Spurs of like nobody's playing crazy minutes. Nobody needs to play crazy minutes
Yeah.
because we have so much depth, and our depth is so overwhelming that we're gonna beat you with our depth because there's no drop off when we sub. Um, like you said, it's unfortunate that Booker goes out, but I mean, this is another reason why. Like I even said, you could even consider Dylan Brooks an all star because I think Dylan Brooks comes with a level of mentality that he just not gonna let the team lose, and he
Yeah.
didn't even play today. right? So, not yes, you have Book, but Book comes back and is immediately hurt again. But you're not having Dylan, who's been in your absence, keeping the team where it's been.
Yeah,
You not having him to just start the game looks different, in my opinion. Um, it's just unfortunate. Like the Suns have, ever since they went to the chip, they look like they got that Suns curse again. Like they just couldn't get back to that. And
yeah,
you think you get KD and oh we back, and then y'all don't even get to a good spot, and y'all lose that. Then y'all lose KD. It looks promising again, and then like now, franchise player keeps on getting hurt. Another guy that you think is going to be his running mate, not even playing this year because of injuries. Dylan Brooks getting hurt, and this is the best he's ever looked. So it's just like y'all just running through a whole bunch of like unfortunate situations, and it sucks because you guys are running out of time because these young guys are taking over, and then, like the young guys like the Spurs. OKC's always going to be there, especially them winning, but y'all not able to do nothing with the Spurs. Is like, bro, y'all got to go through them every single time as a young team too.
yeah,
Like Book's still pretty young, but like he's in his prime. So like it's takeover time for him. But it's like y'all can't even beat none of these young teams where teams aren't in their prime. Like nobody on the Spurs in their prime.
yeah.
And yeah, the Spurs look dangerous, man. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that was y'all covered it. The Spurs deep as hell, and the Suns. As soon as it seems like they can have their whole squad, they get hurt. Kind of reminds me of the Lakers team. Just as soon as everybody healthy, just can't get it together. The Suns been like that for a few years though, so
Yeah.
they need to maybe get rid of they need to probably do what the Lakers did a few years ago. Go ahead, clean house with that training staff, and
Yeah,
probably start new because a lot of them, I don't know what's going on over there. They was doing that with Bradley Bill. Bradley Bill wasn't really getting hurt like that in Washington. He had the year right
Mm,
before he went to the Suns, he got hurt. But as soon as he went to the Suns, he missed whole season for real. And KD in and out of injury. So I don't know. I don't know. The Suns might need to do a little clean shot. But I do like Jalen Green. Jalen Green came out aggressive. He realized that I got to get back to that bag, and he got straight to it. So I
yeah.
respect that. But we can switch gears to the last game of the night, the Clippers and the Nuggets game. The Clippers won 115 to 114 in a nail biter. The Clippers were led by Benedict Mathurin's 38 and 23 from Kawhi. The Nuggets were led by 22, 17, and 6 from Joker. And even though Jamal Murray had 28 and 8, he had a chance to tie the game up with 3 free throws, and he missed the last one to give the Clippers the dub. What is your thoughts of tonight's game? Drew, we'll start with you.
yeah, that's a tough L for Denver. They're starting to get back from injury. You can see that they were starting to get back before the All-Star break with having guys trickle in, and they're just not they're not able to be consistent right now. You can tell that they kind of need the reps. They need to be moving. Coming off an injury, going straight into a week of break, coming right back into playing up against which it could be arguably hottest team in a while that the Clippers were before they were hot before they made the trade, and since they made the trade they still been hot. Like nothing's really dropped off for them. Um like it's tough to come back, and we know this from injury. It's tough to come back from an injury against a team that's like firing on all cylinders. Like Yoke just came back, you had Cam Johnson come back, Christian Brown come back, and they still don't have AG yet coming back. So their numbers didn't look good. Like Jokic shot terrible, Maul shot terrible, um, and the Clippers look good. I'm glad that they winning. I don't want them OKC to get a high pick. So I mean, for y'all keep winning. to lose in the first round, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But I think the Clippers, I think the Clippers honestly will cool off a little bit. Um, I don't think. I think the organization's gonna take over at that point of
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, we don't really got a shot, so let's kind of chill out and
They ain't got
rest
no pick.
guys. And I mean, they don't got no picks, but I just think they're more so like, let's get everybody really really good, ready to do something maybe next year. Like Garland is probably not playing this year. No need, right? Even with Garland here, we're not gonna beat teams. Like we're not getting to the Western Conference Finals. Like there's no point of rushing him for us to lose in the Western Conference Finals or even before first round. I just think we need to rest them.
Yeah.
Um, and I think that's where the Clippers will find out a little bit. Like, will they make the playoffs? Yeah, but I think they're mostly doing this. I think they're trying to prove a point. Maybe if it's even Kawhi trying to prove a point a little bit. Like, oh, my name been in the news for all these different reasons and X, Y, and Z. At the end of the day, I can hope still. And I think that's just like his mission this year is to just remind people like, hey, when I play, I am one of the best people that touch this court every single time. Um, Ben Matt, hey, listen, he was hooping in Indy, but you could really tell they like, hey, just go do your thing over here. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna let you hoop over here. Just come hoop. You in LA, and he's finna start looking real Hollywood out here now. He
Yeah.
finna start looking nasty out here. And
Yeah.
I'm talking off the court. He just
Yeah.
yeah, you go see his stuff get real nasty out here. So, yeah, man, they team is low key. They team low key
You
Clippers.
see, the thing about Matherin is this: he got Anthony Edward level confidence in himself. Nothing else, though. You know what I mean? Like just in his abilities. And sometimes that delusional confidence is kind of a little bit like sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes you need that. Uh Jamal Murray gotta knock that down. All star. But
Huh?
but
Huh?
you know what was the saying? Players mess up too, player. You
Yeah.
know, so
That's
he,
what they say.
they but look, he like Drew said, Joker kind of messed. Joker ain't really back yet, and you know the the Clippers, came out ready to play. Mathurin wanted to show them that they return on investment. Yeah, you lost Zoo. Their return on the investment is good. But like going to Drew's point, it's like for them, for the Clippers, it's like playing with house money. It's like, all right, let's go basically get ready for next season by like turning this season around. You know what I mean? Like uh the thing that nobody talks about is this. It's not necessarily them tanking, but it's the thought process of we can get the Pacers pick if it falls between 5 to 10. You know what I mean? Like we get the Pacers pick. So we're playing with house money anyways. You know what I mean? We don't have our own pick, no, but we can afford to like play games and win, you know what I mean? And not even necessarily worry about our pick. So we might as well like change the culture around as everybody's coming in, just start to just change the culture around. Um um Denver, I expect them to kind of go like you said that who'd you say you expect to cool off a little bit? Um I like for the last game I think you said like Detroit or either Detroit or Knicks, but I expect Denver to cool off a little bit. They was hot. You know what I mean?
I can
You
see that. I can see them sliding to like 6 seed,
yeah,
5th seed.
I feel like they overachieved a little bit. Big Yoke ain't really in full stride. You know, Jamal Murray, these the best his legs been felt since the bubble. You know, it's the bill gonna come due soon. But you know, cool little win for the Clippers. Everybody be over exaggerating by the Clippers. You know me, I said the Clippers gonna clip all the time, and you know it took a meltdown from an all-star for y'all to get out of this game. But everybody be celebrating and talking, oh, this great run that the Clippers is on. They still under 500. B. They under 500.
Yeah, but they started with 6 dubs. They were 6 and 20 something. They 20 something and 20 something. So yeah, they ought to be out of 500. I get it. I say this. I give both y'all points, and maybe I'm just optimistic when it comes to the Clippers because I feel like they always have a team. I just don't get why they just choke. But I feel like Darius Garland, I don't know if he's gonna sit out. So if he don't sit out, because he was playing already in the season, and he rehabbing now. So I think he's gonna come back. With the players they got, this low-key looking like the little Believe team with a little bit more. That Golden State Believe team where they can play the Thunder.
I believe
and they can probably beat them. Like their team is.
I don't think they can.
Okay, look, I got Ben McElrath who went there, who played against them in the finals last year.
Oh, he won't smoke.
I had to go to Game 7 by myself, and y'all showed me I had to go in there by myself. All right, I want my smoke back. I got Kawhi, who just showed you at the All-Star game. He the best player in the NBA this year. He just showed it. So I'm coming for reckoning. And if I got to go through Shea, I'm going to go through Shea. Now, they got Garland. If they go in there with that mindset,
if they get All-Star Garland, they're gonna be straight.
Garland, who gonna guard him? You gonna put the young bulls on. You got bodies.
Lou Dort gonna break Kawhi's legs.
Lou Dort he gonna get 50 put on his neck.
He don't even play defense. He there to hack. He a hack.
I don't know.
I gotta
see. I feel like the Thunder have a little bit chink in their armor, and a team like the Clippers can get them out of there. I'm not saying that they're gonna win the chip and all that, but if they gonna be in the play-in because of how they started, and if they stay on this trajectory, they on a nasty win streak, and so if they stay on this trajectory. They cooking with glass. I ain't never see Tyronn Lue ain't had a young guard since Kai. So now you letting Ty Lue cook with Garland. Sit Dunn down, and you got a chance.
Well,
you got a chance.
They gonna have to play Dunn because
he got to sit. He got to sit.
Afrin and Garland ain't gonna be no more defense.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you they low key player. They sleeper is Collins. Like the fact that I see over there that they got Collins, I'm like, bro, that's a sleeper.
That's such a sleeper. Johnson on the bench. I didn't even know they picked him up. They got Derrick Jones Jr., who just put up 20-something tonight, who been to the finals. Team is They got Brook Lopez who's stretching the floor. All he got to do is hit for what? All he got to do is win me one game. I can bring him out the paint. I bring Chet or Hartenstein out the paint. Oh, brother, Garland having a field day to that rim. I'm fouling all y'all out. All y'all getting fouled out. Caruso first. Dort next. Dort next.
But
Caruso for the guard Kawhi.
Now, if they come in healthy, right, this is all predicated on them not being all the way healthy, right? They come in healthy, then, I don't know how a lot of teams could deal with J-Mac, J-Dub, Shea, Shet, AJ Mitchell have been hitting all of a sudden now. J-Mac been playing. Their team is deep as hell.
Yeah.
Their team is really, really, really deep. I just feel like they got chinks in the armor.
It's Chet.
And I think it's just they bigs in general.
I think it's Chet.
Yeah, well,
Man,
I mean, Hardenstein just gonna be sweaty. That's what he gonna be. That's all he
Yeah,
got.
Hardenstein's game hasn't changed. He's all energy. He gonna hit the glass. He gonna get double digits. He gonna hit that flow. His game never changes. His game is consistent. The thing is Chet's game's not. And everybody think Chet. And now you shown you're an all star,
which he shouldn't have been.
right? But you're an all star.
He looked like the worst
So
one out there, him and Bi. But that's just because Bi was looking dead.
Bi just got invited a
Yeah,
day ago. He was
yeah.
already
He just looked
on
like he was just happy to
vacay.
be out there.
Yeah, yeah. He seen his girl at the celebrity game. He just cheesing. Now he like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's LA again. I'm back.
Yeah,
He
I'm back
just, and
with
he was on his way to smooth vacation the day before he got the invite.
yeah.
So
He was
he ain't checked in.
he was on his way to the shop, to the weed shop. That's he going to the
But yeah,
side.
let's switch gears a little bit. Get into we got two more topics. Let's get into All-Star Weekend. I'll give you a quick recap of the All-Star Weekend winners. Celebrity Game winners team was Giannis. Celebrity Game MVP was Rome Flynn. He's two-time winner.
Yeah.
What the hell is he from?
Nah, he's an actor, but Rome was used to play in the loop. He liked that though.
Yeah, he could play.
Rome could
He
play.
used to play.
Yeah. Okay. Because I seen him, I just like I ain't really no, I didn't know where he from. Rising Stars winners, Vince Carter's team, and the Rising Star and the MVP was VJ Edgecombe.
Mhm.
The Shooting Star Challenge winners was the New York Knicks. 3-point winner was Dame. Slam dunk winner was Keyshawn Johnson. And All-Star winners were the USA Stars. And the All-Star MVP was Anthony Edwards. What was y'all's take of the winners and just overall All-Star weekend? Bill, we'll start with you.
I feel like it came and went for what it was. I don't know. I mean, they had all the games super early, so it kind of felt like it flew by. You know what I mean? Like All-Star Weekend sometimes feels like it got like, a little bit more weight to it, you know what I mean, in past years, but like it kind of felt like it flew by a little bit. I just think that as far as the rising stars, they just got to go back rookie versus sophomore. You know what I mean? Just go back all rookie team, all sophomore team, and y'all play and duke it out, right? I think the All-Star game wasn't that bad. It was actually when you were saying that Kawhi proved that he was the best player in the league. I was going to save it for this segment to say Ant proved that he's the best player in the league. That is him out of people who are going to try. You know what I mean? Ant kind of, showed that, it's mine for the taking, but I don't believe in his team. But I think the weekend was cool. Shout out to OTD who was having like off the dribble, who was having their own 1v1, weekend stuff going on. And so it was just a good weekend for basketball. It was good. The dunk contest, Bunsworth, and the 3-point contest, Dame time. You know what I mean? Welcome back. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Oakland, stand up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He be going crazy. I don't need no warm up. I don't need nothing. Just let me pull up, get the trophy, and to the bottom.
Yeah. Now for me, I think first of all, Adam is a tournament junkie. He gonna find a tournament out of something. Out of everything he could get, he gonna get a tournament going. He love. You could tell he loved tournaments. All right. And you can also tell that he has a very big sports background where it is tournament central. Like he sees everything like, oh, this is a tournament, that's a tournament, this is a tournament. So you could, man, he a real tournament junkie. I think he need to relax on that before we get bored with it.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have all-star tournament, you got play-in tournament, you got in-season tournament, you're gonna try to do something again next year for a lottery tournament. Like it like, bro, okay. We gotta chill on these tournaments, bro. Um, but I will say that I do think that the rookie sophomore just needs to go back. I do think it needs to just go back to rookie sophomore. It's like it was always a thing looked at like who had the best class coming
Yeah.
in. And I think that kind of brings you back to high school. Um, which is cool. I like that. Like it brings you back to high school thinking of like, hey, my class was better than your class, or our classes, my class of 2000. Like that's the thing we always talk about. Is like, was the 96 class the best? Was the '03 class the best? Was this class the best? And since you've gotten rid of it, like people forget who was in which class. Like we got to be looking up. Wait, who was in the 2020 who was in the 2020 draft? Who was in the 2022 draft? You kind of forget because they not representing they class no more. It's kind of all like integrated. So I do think they got to go back to that. Um as far as I mean, I think we've said it uh, a million times. I think it's the dunk contest has kind of been what it is. I think we put a lot of expectations on the dunk contest, even like myself included. I think you put a lot of expectations on the dunk contest, trying to see something new, and there's just physical limitations to what some people can do, and the people that you have in aren't even like you're not going in for creativity. Like I think this is where analytics kind of mess people up because you're looking at people that's like, oh, these four people lead the dunks. You know what I mean? Like since you're tracking dunks through analytics, you're like, oh, that guy is top three in dunks because yeah, I mean he's getting lobs from Luca. Not saying that Jackson Hayes can't jump, but you're getting lobs from Luca, so you will be leading in dunks. You know what I mean? But we're talking about creativity. The thing is that we watch enough basketball to know, oh, that guy should be in the dunk contest.
Right.
And it might be just a random dude that we just know for sure. Like when we seen Zach Levine, we was like, he going for sure. He need to be in the dunk contest. I don't
Yeah.
care if he want to be or not. He need to be in the dunk contest because we haven't seen somebody be this creative in a while. I
Mm.
also think the NBA has a past presence problem where
Mm.
you want guys to live up to their fathers.
Mm.
So you have Jace Richardson, who probably didn't get many dunks going into leading up to the All-Star break, but because he's Jason Richardson's son, you want him in the dunk contest. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I get the hype around it. You're trying to hype it up to get people invested in it, but this is a guy that okay, now we got to see something. You put so much pressure on him to try to show something that when he does it, you're like, the dunk contest kind of weak. Same thing with like Dylan Harper and his brother, right? Harper Jr. and
Yeah.
Harper Sr. when they was doing a little skills thing. It's like you guys are just y'all doing the.
They,
I think what we got to get back to is put the skills challenge back in.
no,
What guys are going through.
they was cheating it last time. That's why
I
they.
know, I get it, but that's Chris Paul and Wemby
Keep-
trying to find a loophole in it to
yeah.
win instead of having it be like put a skills challenge back in. That was dope. You could do the dunk contest, but I'm gonna be real. Do the dunk contest off of how it used to be back in the day. They used to make everybody do a baseline dunk. Your first dunk got to be a baseline dunk. Be
Okay.
as creative as you want on the baseline. Then your next dunk got to be from the top of the key. Then your
Yeah.
next dunk got to be from the wing. Right? If you put what you're trying to see, and then like see if people can hit it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like almost make it like a challenge. Okay, I got three dunkers. Let me see if you can hit a reverse windmill off the baseline. Right? If you can't hit it, then okay, we on to the next person. Let's see who can hit it. Right? That person gets a point. Okay, then we'll move on to another dunk. Like if you start doing stuff like that, or even if you want to do it like a new school, old school type of thing, like pick a dunk that happened in the old school and then see if these new guys can hit those dunks. Right?
Okay.
Make it something like that, like interactive,
Like horse.
right? Yeah, kind of like horse, like dunk horse. Like make it like that. You can even make it crowd like because their whole thing is like, oh, let's get the crowd involved. Right. You could have like a like a wheel of fortune. Like you could have like the crowd spin a wheel and tell the next dunker to do a dunk.
Mm.
That gets the crowd involved, and then that person can go out and get it done. Instead of having guys trying to be creative and think of like how can I do a backflip dunk, something that nobody's seen before. And it's like, bro,
No.
Jace Richardson almost broke his neck trying
Um.
to do something that his dad did because you trying to have him live up. Like, bro almost broke his neck trying to do something OD. Like, at this point, you're not gonna see anything new in the dunk contest. You're just not, especially on the internet where you have a whole dunk academy, people that just dunk for a living. So
Yeah.
there's nothing that the NBA can do, those players can do that we have not already seen on the internet a million times. That the NBA's posting, that Bleacher Report's posting, that House of Highlights is all of the people are posting it. So it's like, yeah, we didn't already seen it. So and so did that last year. So and so did this before. So and so already did that. And it's like it not gonna change nothing because NBA guys did it. We've
Yeah.
already seen the dunk. I just much rather you kind of do like a horse type of thing, like a roulette. Do like a roulette type of thing for the dunk contest. And then that way you can have like six dunkers, seven dunkers, eight dunkers, instead of just four, and you just hit roulette and just see how many people can hit the dunk the first try and then or a couple tries, whatever, three tries, whatever, and then they get a point from that. Okay, you got a point because you hit this dunk. You got a point because you hit this dunk, and then you see who got the dunk at the end. That's the champ. That's the dunk champ because he won roulette. The 3-point contest is still the best event. Dame is a legend. I'm not gonna play this year. I'ma just compete in this and win, and then I'm going back home to rehab. Like that's legendary. And
Mhm.
then he coming back next year for the 4-peat. And Steph talking about so he gotta be in it. Now they trying to get Clay. They trying to get everybody in it. So that's gonna be dope next year when everybody's in it. Um, and then the All-Star game, I do like the format, but
Oh, I don't know if
man,
I.
them old niggas kind of I mean, they was at a little bit of a disadvantage, man. Them old guys, they had to play three straight and then they tied out. I will say this about it. You got rid of all them gimmicks in between. You got rid of the comedy show that was in between the first quarter and the second quarter. You got rid of the halftime performance. You got rid of the third quarter sponsorship to just draw that just drew it everything out. Right, so that's another reason why the All-Star game felt fast is because you just had a game, like first quarter, commercial break, second quarter, commercial break, third quarter, commercial break, fourth quarter, commercial break. I mean, like in the game, that's basically what you had with the four games. Instead of having like entertainment before in between, like you guys did too much last year. So like this year, you could tell they just was like, all right, let's just focus on the game. I will say this though, KD was right. Them Euros don't be wanting to play. And and I know Uno, you said Kawhi the best player. Bill, you said is Ant. I'm gonna say it's Wimby. Because if Wimby don't go out and play, it's a lollipop all-star game again. And
Yeah.
everybody's talking how it's lollipop. Because Wimby came out and said, I'm finna go out there and hoop, and he had to hoop with Carl Anthony Towns, no disrespect. I don't want to be disrespectful. But because he had to hoop with Norman Powell and Carl Anthony Towns, and he went out there and showed, I'm putting up 17, I'm putting up 18, I'm putting up 14, I'm
Yeah.
putting this up. And We can't double off none of y'all because y'all are for sure all-stars, but y'all are for sure doubling me. Because if y'all don't, I'm beating all y'all because I'm scoring 60 points in 12 minutes.
Mm.
Like, I think Wemby showed that he's really like he is the best player in the league. All right. I
Okay.
think Wemby showed that. Um, I think Ant just kind of was like, yeah, I'm here too. And I think Kawhi was like, it's really easy. Like I can do this whenever I want. I think people kind of showed things differently. I think Kawhi just showed like I could do this whenever. I think Kawhi was like, y'all must have forgot who I am. That was what he showed. I think Ant was like, oh, Wemby on that time, I'm on that timing too. Like I could do that too, right? He showed that. And I think Wemby's mentality is just like everything's on go
Yeah.
all the time. So and I think that's why it's the best because
Yeah.
Wemby.
Yeah, I actually I think I ain't even got too much to say about it. Honestly, I fairly thought it was enjoyable. I thought I had a good time. I watched it and I literally thought it was one of the best All Stars that I done seen in a long
Right.
time. Just in general, other than like the dunk contest. But I don't have any expectations about the dunk contest. Like that shit's been ass since 2016. So
Right.
that's 10 years of dog water. So I ain't never been too
Yeah.
juiced about it. You know what I mean? Y'all can pull
Yeah.
out anybody and y'all want to, and it ain't gonna be good. It's a wrap with that thing. It's been going on for as long as I've been having, and there's 4 people in each dunk contest. Y'all done did every dunk known to man.
Yeah.
Y'all done
Right.
jumped over people. You done jumped over cars. You done jumped on 12-foot rims. I done seen everything. So there's nothing that niggas can do to enjoy that. So outside of that, I thought it was quite enjoyable. I actually liked the skill challenge. I thought it was dope. I thought they competed for what it was. I thought like the long ball, it started to get like enjoyable. Like, oh shit, like nah, these dudes might win, and then the Knicks come out and they start hitting it for Allen Houston and Cat
Yeah.
start hitting it. I'm like, oh, this low key lit, low key juice. Like I low key like this. Then Brunson and his dad talking shit. I don't know. I thought it was more enjoyable just when I was watching it. Dame was on Dame time. You know, I thought Book had it. Like as much as we
Yeah.
want to say Dame was on Dame time, Book was going crazier than Dame. He just had it. He just Smokey Joe. So he
Yeah,
just started
and
smoking
and
that,
that's why it's Dame
smoke,
time.
and he
Because when
started
it's
smoking that
time.
Joe. So
I know you was happy to see Allen Houston back. That's your guy.
I love Allen. So I seen that. I said, oh, my boy Houston out here and he's skinny. I was juiced. And that jump shot's still pretty. I love it.
I was
But
like, man,
I thought one thing that I will say, the game was lit. The game was lit. I felt like it was missing something, and I don't know what it was. And I think it was because it didn't feel like a cohesive game all the way through.
Mhm.
Like, and maybe maybe it was just that. Like I didn't watch the rookie game, and that probably felt the same way, right? Like it didn't feel like a cohesive game to tell you who was the best player in the game.
yeah,
Like it's this
Yeah.
particular. Like I would say Wemby, right? Like I get your point. Wemby, but you don't equal Dubs. So I can only go off a bat so much. You know what I mean? Like you lost every time you went out there, which granted you had the weakest players. So that was going
Boy.
to happen. That was going, you know what I mean? We can kind of
You
anticipate
had Carl
that,
Anthony Towns.
but
Well,
each
No
game you lost
disrespect.
was by 2. So it's not like you getting blown out. So I can't blame the team. Your team is not you were there to get over the hump, right? So it's like I don't know. Yes, Wemby was literally the most dominant nigga in the entire game. So that
He
was
was the only one getting double teamed.
yeah,
And an all-star game.
he was
I
the only
would
one playing on his team. Like I could let Sangoon do whatever the fuck he like. He the only good player. So yeah,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, like, you know what? I kind of wish Giannis was there with him because I feel like Giannis would have tried to turn it up with.
Well, they would have won.
Yeah,
right. They would have won because if you have two of the sweatiest, biggest players on the team, the reason why we're saying double is because KD was guarding him squared up. He was getting cooked. They switched off, and Kawhi said, "I got it." So of course Kawhi got to front everything and hella. So yeah, you got to double helped it because Kawhi guarding it 7-4. So
what
yeah,
happened when we wasn't doubling Westbrook and he had 50?
yeah,
And we wasn't doubling AD and he had 50. Go let him get 50. But
yeah,
you know why? Because it say world on the chest.
Yeah, it's a world and it's game and it's each game ain't no quarter, right? It ain't just out there. First quarter, he out there sweating. Niggas still getting their feet warm. He out there running back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
He gonna get 20. Second quarter. If it was a full game, he would have had 60.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
He would have had 60.
Sure.
Just the way he was moving, and I'm determined to kill everybody today. Like he would have had that for sure. But I say Kawhi just because that
he making it look easy.
That
bruh.
one game he had 31 of the points. So it's like he had 31 of the 40 points to win the game. So it's like, yeah, y'all all went off, but respectfully, he had what y'all had total in one game. So like I can say like niggas was hard and they was going crazy, but
was you
when the going gets tough and can't nobody score a bucket, I'll put 31 up on your bumper with the best players against the young dudes. All right, like I'm going crazy. So I don't know. Not the young dudes against no, it was the young dudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was
it was against the world, right?
It was the world. It was the world game.
The world.
I remember.
It was the world game, I think.
Because we played them twice. We played the LeBron.
Yeah, because Kawhi hit the 3 against Cat. And then Wemby had a chance to tie it, and he missed it.
Yeah. So yeah, but I felt like the only thing missing that would turn this entire thing up is 1v1. You take out a day. So if you take out Saturday, you put the 3-point contest before the All-Star game or something, because most of them niggas don't be playing in it anyway. Or you can put the 3-point contest last, whatever. If you started early, I didn't mind the early time. I just wish they announced it, right? And they didn't want to compete with the Winter Cup. So I understood why they did it earlier. You just should have announced it earlier that we starting early. And because you started where you was at, the All-Star games numbers was the highest it's ever been in 15 years. So
I thought it was, but it was actually higher.
Yeah, it was higher. So it was necessary for you to do it. So they'll probably run that back again just on that, just off that to see if that's fluke or not. But yeah, you do the one-on-ones like the Unrivaled. That shit was the littest thing. Just condense
It's been lit. This is year 2 for Unrivaled.
Because they do 2 days or 3 days, so it's like a whole.
No, they do like a couple. I think it's like a week.
Yeah,
it's a week, and it's like 30 people. It's like 32 people.
Yeah,
they just playing.
But that shit is the littest.
It's the best thing that's happened.
101. It's 101 culture is cool, but they just be fighting out there. So if you want to see street ball fighting, like it's like, all right, yeah, go watch that. But this is like
just hoops.
You have an inbound. You have the chance to inbound. You have a chance to catch some break.
7 second clock.
7 seconds to score. Like however you got to get it, you got 7 seconds. And
if you get fouled twice, it's a free throw. Yo, boy, I like it a lot. And it go to 11. It ain't going to 21. No, it ain't going to 30.
And we doing 2s and 3s. It's not ones. It's straight to it.
It's just hoops. One thing that I would like to see though, I would like for it to be shorter. Like you said, Uno, I would like for it to be shorter. With like people, I say make it a game to like 7, 2s and 3s. Losers take.
If it's 7, I don't want losers take. I want to see.
See, but that's the thing.
I want to see.
I know. But remember, if you do this for the All-Star game
for NBA, it has to
for
be
the All-Star game because you got players, right? Especially if you match up with like a KD. Let's say it's KD, and let's just say you get like an anomaly, Jose Alvarado. And you like, okay, KD just gonna pose Alvarado, just hook him, just pull up every time. But if you go losers take, you get a skill like KD got to guard that now. Like, not saying that he can't, but now you got Jose Alvarado that's probably gonna try to run around and try to get a
Hey,
bucket.
shout out to Church
And
iPod. Go ahead.
yo. So yeah, I mean, I think you do. I would love to see like game to 7, twos, threes, losers take, 7 second clock, right?
I
And
think what
then
I like that idea. The thing is, with the ones you have to do it because of ego. So I wouldn't even do. I wouldn't
yeah,
even say you have to do it because of that. Because that ain't my fault. Because that's why I like the unarrival thing because the girls, the big girls, low key winning because you fouling me, and that ain't
right.
my fault. That ain't my fault. I got to knock down my free throws to win. That ain't my fault. So I like that, but I feel like they have to do losers take because if KD go out there against Jalen Brown and Jalen Brown gets 7-0'd, then it's gonna go. The niggas are gonna really disrespect Jalen Brown from the rest of his career. So you have to do
Right.
one. You got to do losers take just because of how fickle the NBA is as
Yeah,
that.
and to be
And
honest,
niggas won't sign up if you do a straight
right.
up winners
Well,
bowl.
I also look at it like this too, to where it's like, I don't know. I think that just what you said, you have to have a pool of players. Like, you could put your name in the hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not voting on who we want to see. It ain't gonna be, you know what I mean? If KD don't want to play in it, he don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you get somebody like, we just brought him up earlier, you get Ben Matherin, you know, because he want to throw his name in the hat. JB want to throw his
Peyton
J
Pritchard, he went off today. Like,
Payton want to throw his name in the hat. So I would like to see some of these low key dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then we taken away from All Star, so that's cool in the off season. And the way that we can get away with that though is by doing it with the rookies and the sophomores instead of a rookie versus sophomore game. We just do a 1-on-ones with all the rookies and all stars that make it. Because if
I
you
want
do,
to see 1v1 rookies versus sophomores.
that's what I'm saying. Rookies on one side, sophomores on one side. Let the best see who's gonna be the best of the best, and you can do it like that. But if you go,
Of a game.
if you go Peyton Pritchard, then and you invite the nigga to the All Star, like you know what I mean? Like he ain't.
A
I'm gonna
lot of
give him a 1-on-1 champion. Like you ain't even like I'm gonna give you
What if
like
we
you're not an
do
all star. You didn't get to
okay,
get
look.
invited to this to be that.
but
All right, what if we do
it's a seller.
yeah, like guys do 1-on-1. I mean, not 1-on-1, but we have our normal because the all-star thing is to see like where the money goes, right? That's to see where the money goes for sure. But what if we do okay, for the people that didn't make all stars, you can play in the 1v1 for an all-star spot.
Well, I mean, the way I just, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But what I'm saying is this: there's all star. There are people here. We are celebrating the game of basketball. That's what All Star Weekend is about. You know what I mean? Just like the celebrities aren't all stars, and like, you know, there's still stuff that's going on around that's just celebrating the NBA, like in this time. So I don't think that it would be too off brand to
It's
have.
not. It's not. It's not when you say it like that at all. I just think it's nasty.
Well, I mean,
I just don't want to. It's like the UFC BMF championship. Like I just think that's nasty.
right, but
Mm.
I don't think you gonna see KD. I don't think you gonna see
But
KD.
he already said if they do a 1-on-1, he'll play.
Niggas is down to play now. I just think if only 10 all stars want to do it, then that fits the 5-on-5. We get that shit done that day. Like
But
I
I
don't think
think
it
I
needs
think
to
you
be a.
also getting into like yeah, like you said, you got to condense it for sure.
You
Because
got to
if
convince it
the
anyway
person
because
that plays the one, if he got to wait 30 minutes to play his second game, he gonna be like, all right, bro.
all right,
Like
bro. I'm
I
cool,
didn't wait
bro.
too long. Like I'm cool. I think if you do like a king, I think they should play king. Do king of the court then.
But then the niggas
Do,
be playing. Niggas want to play spots. That's why I don't like
yeah,
King.
That's
Niggas
the
want
yeah,
to
they're
play
gonna play
spots.
spots.
you
They're gonna
can't
play spots.
you can't play King, and the way that you're gonna have to do the 1v1 is gonna be how they do it in 1v1 culture, to where you're gonna have like a referee or two, and the dude's gonna be able to pick where he wants the ball to be passed to.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
that's why I say watch Rival. Because I thought that too.
Rival did it perfect.
The Rival does it perfect. Because
It
it's
does
the
it
same
perfect.
thing. But I have the choice.
Yeah.
And to get it off the inbound, like let's say like I have a choice to get it. You know when a nigga missed the shot, like when they miss and like they just take it at the top. Like
Yeah.
I have the same thing. It's the same thing, but I have the choice to get it and just go, like go kill, or I can give it to the inbound and just like, all right, I'm gonna just post them up, throw it
Yeah.
here in the post, and then I have 7 seconds to score.
Yeah.
I
Right.
would like it's the same kind of thing, but I have it on either side
Right.
with the ref
Yeah.
on either side too.
Yeah. You don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
And
I
it's
do
the
like
7 or 11.
I think it's to.
It's 11.
I think it's to 11, but the championship or something like that was to 7 or something like that.
I think
Who won? Because I didn't even see who won.
Chelsea Gray.
Like
She
okay,
was killing
She
Paige.
was.
okay. What
She
if
was
what if
killing
it,
Paige.
all right? I know what it. Oh yeah, Chelsea Gray gonna do that. That's
I didn't know she was like she was.
Bro, she's like
killing.
that.
She had
Chelsea Gray's like
Paige
that.
out of
Frustrated.
her body.
Yeah.
Had her
Yeah.
frustrated out of body, bro. I was like, oh no.
I would say this. Boom.
Oh, so she beat girl. So she beat
Mhm.
Plum.
Yeah.
She beat
Or
her
did
and then she
Plum
beat
somebody?
the
Okay, so she lost.
she beat the no, she played one of the bigs. I think she shot a 3, missed because she had 5 or something like that. She shot a 3, missed. It ricochet came back to her. The big went and fell. Chelsea got it again, wide open tray, smacked it. Game. Said, dang,
The bigs be
man.
winning that shit because it's hard. Because if you, I'll back your ass down. You
Yeah,
foul
All
me
day.
all day.
7.
As soon as you give me 2 fouls, that's free too. So yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I like it.
I think the way that you can incorporate the All-Stars is this. You go back to the East-West format, right? Boom. Let's say next year you go back to the East-West format. You have a pool of players who put their name in there to say that they want to do the 1v1. You let us, the fans, decide out of those pool of players who we want to see.
Who we want.
Right. Boom. And then you allow the top vote getters from each conference, East and West, to elect one player on the All-Star team to represent the All-Star. You know what I mean? So if the East, like Jaylen Brown, you want to go get this money, like, you know what I mean? We could divvy it up. Like, you want to go get it for us? If the West is like AE, all right, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to represent, or Kawhi.
I like it. I want to see tournament though. That tournament lit though.
That
like
tournament so lit.
That bracket where you put that nigga. She came in. Plum was like, "Nigga, how you gonna put me at 2?" Like she was disgusted. Like I lead the
and
whole.
She went crazy. And Plum went crazy.
Rival is a league. So
Yeah,
it's a whole league.
Yeah,
so it's a full court 3-on-3. It's a full court 3-on-3, and I think it's like a made up of team of like 6. So you have subs. The court is small though. It's like a smaller court for you to be able to go up and down.
Yeah.
Right. So they play like a league. Right. They play like a league to see like which teams are gonna like who finishes first, who finishes last.
Yeah.
And then before they get to like playoffs, they play a 1-on-1 tournament. And the 1-on-1 tournament is like the all-star game for that.
Yeah,
and everybody that's in the league plays 1-on-1.
Yeah, it was 32, 30.
Everybody that's
cold.
in the league
It's cold.
plays 1-on-1. And it's fire. Like Unrivaled. This is their second year doing it. It's literally the best. Like WNBA, watch out. Because all these girls playing too make at least they make $1 million. So all the women make $1 million to be in Unrivaled. And then if you win the tournament, If you win the tournament, you win money in that. And then if you win the championship, you win money in that. So these women are making more money in Unrivaled that's only for a month and a half than they do a whole season, a whole check, a whole contract that they get for the W. And
Who?
it's way lit. It's way lit. Cause it's
Who?
the best of the best playing.
Yeah.
So
I
you
like.
got like Brianna Stewart playing. You got Stewie playing. You got Chelsea Gray playing. Um Asia Wilson, I think she didn't play this year,
Yeah.
but like you got so many other people that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play. And then you got these young girls that came in as rookies. That's like, oh no, I'm playing. Like there's a girl named Citron. She came from Notre Dame, but she was taking people. She was giving out work in the ones. I'm like, okay, hey, hey, the one-on-one tournament lit, yo. It's really like that. It's really like that. That's the only reason why the NBA is considering it, because they see how much buzz that Unrivaled getting from it. And they was like, nah, hold on. Maybe we need to do a ones tournament.
Me
And now
too.
NBA player KD said it. KD was like, if y'all do a ones, I'll hoop. Kyrie came out was like, yeah, I'll hoop in the ones. But see, that's the reason why I feel what Bill's saying. I think the one-on-one tournament, I think that should be a whole all-star thing separately, anyways, like 3-point shootout. Like
Yeah.
that. I don't think it should be all-stars fitting that. Like, I think it should be like kind of like how it is on the dunk contest. Like all stars weren't in the dunk contest. So
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you want
I get it.
one-on-one players in it, like you like and you could be an all-star, still want to like KD could be an all-star and still want to do the one-on-one tournament.
Right.
Like, but just do it like a certain, like you said, make it a certain amount of people that can only play. Like let's just make it like 10 people that can play. Game to seven, twos and threes, losers take 7 seconds. Who?
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 Oh,
Yeah,
who?
yeah. I agree. Well, we beat that shit down. But I agree. I agree. Big T said, Ventura Tide Pod said, All Star versus international pro team, talent versus well coached strong team. It would be cool to see teams playing hard, running plays against more talented NBA All Star teams. Yeah, but I mean that's Team USA versus like
What?
whoever we play,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Argentina and whoever. I get
yeah,
you, but because the internet, it would have to be like All Star versus All Star, but then their best players are on our team, so then it wouldn't make it. It doesn't really help either.
yeah,
Because if Joker and
yeah,
Luka and Giannis are the best players in the NBA, then they're definitely the best players in the world. And if they on our team, then it's just like they ain't gonna have
yeah.
nobody. They gonna
Bron,
have
KD,
all
Steph,
rookies
Jokic, Luca, Wimby, all on one team
team
represent the
versus
NBA.
versus who exactly? Because like we have all the NBA players.
They about to bring JaVale from
Well, yeah, it would have to be players that don't play in the NBA no more,
Yeah,
or not in the NBA. It
yeah.
would be
yeah.
it would be a debacle. It would be a debacle. I get it though. Hell yeah. But yeah, y'all got anything else we want to talk about before we get out of here?
Shoot.
League
Man,
back.
we had
Get down. Let's get down.
yeah this second half now. Lakers got to get it yapping. We play the Clippers tomorrow.
I got one
Um,
prediction. I got one question for y'all. Who will be the NBA champion after now going into the second half? We had our first half, but now we got our second half. Who's your NBA champion? Who's holding it up?
I started off the season saying I think Denver's gonna win. If the Lakers don't, I think I'm gonna roll with the Knicks, man. I think
Knicks.
New York stand up, man. I think I'm going with the Knicks, man.
New
New York,
York.
too.
I'm gonna get nasty. I'm going Detroit.
Oh,
Chip?
I'm gonna go Detroit. If Detroit win a chip, that's legendary.
yeah, low key. It's
I
early.
think that's legendary.
Early.
I'm gonna go Detroit.
Me? Who did I pick in the beginning? I
I
don't
think
remember.
maybe it could have been like Denver or New York.
I think it
Nah,
might have been him in New York, or
I thought you picked Houston.
did I say Houston? I
Oh, I
got
know who you said. I know. I remember who you said.
What do you say?
You said the Clippers.
Oh my goodness!
this nigga started with 6 dubs.
And traded your boy too.
And traded that nigga over there. I might go Cleve.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
James Harden went off today.
I
They're
might go.
4-0 since he been
Cleve.
over there.
If James Harden stays in honeymoon, James Harden, I'm gonna go Cleve. If
Ooh,
you don't,
wait, because he in the honeymoon right now.
if you don't stay honeymoon, James Harden, then yeah, it's tough for me to not go Lakers or OKC. Honestly,
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
just feel like the Lakers have a lot. We have a
They
lot.
got a playoff team to look like.
Team, and OKC just deep 1 through 14.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Spurs don't got a chance to y'all.
I
They
don't want
don't have. I feel like Wemby is not there yet. Next year, I
next
feel
year.
like
I
Wemby
think
will be like where Wemby, nigga. You got Wemby coming off the bench and winning games. Like, come on, like that should
I
never
think
even
it's
be a
gonna
question.
be a struggle. I think they're gonna run into the same struggle that not OKC, that the 70, not the 70 win Warriors teams, but it was one Warriors team that a lot of their guys wasn't playing a lot of minutes, and then you asked them to play a lot of minutes in the playoffs,
That was a
and they couldn't
7-3-9.
do
Yeah,
it.
that
That
was
was a
7.
73.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they couldn't do it, right? So I think that's what they're like. It sounds cool on paper, like, oh, everybody only playing 25 minutes. But it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but when the game gotta go to and you gotta play 38 minutes, your body ain't used to 38 minutes.
Yeah.
So now
They just deep.
you
I just don't like deep teams like that. There's always has to be an anomaly, and that's why I said it takes Victor 1 more year because I don't feel like he's that anomaly yet, even though he is an anomaly. Like I don't feel
hey,
like his game is like unstoppable, even though it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
Like
who do you
he's
got for
unstoppable.
MVP now though?
Well,
With
he
like
If the Lakers going to run, I got Luca.
yeah, for sure.
because like
I got Luca.
Luca's been out, SGA's been out,
It
so
really should be
has
Jalen Brown,
Jokic.
but he looked like shit in that All-Star game.
Yeah,
He
Jalen.
looked absolutely
Honestly,
terrible.
if Anthony Edwards gets them into like a 5, if he flops with Denver, you know what I mean, or ends up like right behind us or something like that,
I
If
just
he
don't.
can get a top three, I think he can get
I
it.
just don't
I
think a 30-pointer does it no more. Like
it,
I don't feel like just getting 30
oh
do it no more.
yeah, I get what you mean. Like that's all you do is
Like
get
that's
that.
all you do is get 30. I'm cool, nigga. Like that's all you do. I got another dude that's getting 38 and 8.
Yeah,
Like what?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
he
So
gets
like
more
Cade ain't
30s
got
than
no
you. He got
chance.
34. You got 30 flat. I'm
yeah.
cool. And he's shooting terrible. Like I don't know. I'm cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not I'm cool.
Cade,
I just wouldn't say that that's MVP
that's
today.
MVP.
Yeah,
Only
today.
thing that works to his advantage is stuff like those, like other stats, like oh, he has the most 40-point games. He has the most. You know what I mean? That
I think the thing that they're trying to push, like if Anthony, let's just say hypothetically, Anthony Edwards gets top three in the West, they're
yeah.
gonna want to give him MVP because they want him to be the face.
Right.
Well,
Right.
that's
So
why
they
they
gonna
gave
try
him
to
MVP
force.
of the All-Star
So
game.
they
Joe
right. So
Russell.
they gonna force him MVP, and he was still deflecting. Like, bruh, man, y'all got Wimby, y'all be alright.
Yeah.
like,
Don't.
y'all looking at me to be face, and y'all ain't even talked to Wimby once about being the face.
Right.
And I done told you 4 times that the only reason why we play hard is because Wimby played hard. So
Yeah.
like he the face. Then they like, well, can there be two faces? Like, bro, y'all just trying to give me the face. Like, so I think if he sneak in top three, they gonna just want to give it to him, which is wild to say because, like you said, how is Jalen Brown not number one, being number two in the East?
Right.
Like, how is Cade not number one or number two at least? And they got the best record. Same thing y'all said with SGA. They got the best record, so we gonna give him MVP. I mean, the MVP is a nasty award now. It don't go to the best player.
Yeah. They muddied it up. They muddied it up. But
Let's see.
Go Lakers.
Go Lakers. I'm going Lakers. Lakers, brah, nigga. Before we get out of here, I want to leave y'all with a very special message. Wake up every day, strive for perfection, and when you fall short, because you definitely will fall short, wake up and do it again. I am the name Uno. That is Laker Bill, and that is Drew. And we are the Hoop Lounge, and we will see y'all on Tuesday. Peace.